Yeah, check it out. Neilbone got a new TV. It is a 4K smart TV. Very cheap. $270. I was trying to get this one TV that was $188, but it was a 40-inch, and they were all out of it. As you see, the TV is crooked. Parabellum Fishing, he was in town. He gave me a hand with it. So, if you want to give anybody flack, give him flack. Yo, Joe, you freaking put my TV up crooked, man. Now I got to sit here and fix it. I can't believe him. But happy Thanksgiving to him. But we're going to get into this video. I got an unboxing here of some baits that I've been trying to get to. So I'm going to try to make this quick because it's a lot of stuff and I could continue to ramble on. So let's get to it and get this unboxing going. So stay tuned. And we'll talk about these socks here. As you see, I got some socks here. And I have a plan for those. So we will discuss that at the end of this video. So stay tuned. Alright, so let's get into this. Happy Thanksgiving. Pretty much, I've had all these baits accumulating in this box here, and it's time to get through them because some of them I want to fish, some I have fished, and so we got them all out set here in front of us. I'm going to go through. I got them in groups of where I bought them at and stuff like that. Starting off at Shop Karl's, especially right now during the holiday, November through December, every week they have a bait that they put for $1, and then they have another bait for $5 along with the other sales they got. I think right now every like $50 you spend you get $10 credit, so not bad, you know what I mean. But this was the dollar bait that they had here. It was the Karl's Amazing Bait Square Bill. I did pick up 5 of these, and I gave Shannon one because that giveaway that he won, he finally just got it. I know I'm pretty bad at shipping, but so I gave him one of these, and they're actually pretty legit. And what's special about this square bill that no other square bill does is, check this out. It's not just a proven fish catching design, quality materials, or gentle massages he gives them before they're packaged. Karl baits are amazing because on top of all these things, he works with the factories to eliminate middlemen and bring you unbeatable prices. So this bait right here got a nice massage before you went in there, and in return that makes the bait happy. So there you go. This is Karl's Amazing Baits, and you heard he works with factories to cut out the middleman to bring you unbeatable prices. So if he's bringing you this bait here, if you just look at this blank here, he's bringing you this bait for a good price. So who else, what other baits does he make? That's right, they make the Googan bait. So I guarantee you that this bait is made in the same quality a Googan bait's made in the same factory. I don't know that for sure, but I guarantee you. But these are actually pretty decent square bills. I had one in a different color that I no longer have, but they fish very fine. It does have a little rattle in it, a little knocker. But not bad. The hooks are sticky sharp. I mean, they're just ready to fish out of the pack. Pretty nice. So picked up quite a few of those. Now this was the bait for $5 during the holiday sale. This is the Googan Squad Getender Jr. And this is a shad, a gizzard shad color. And I got one right here. This is going to my brother. But I bought me one too. Now this bait is very lightweight. You could fish this on any setup you have, spinning gear, whatever you want. It's very lightweight. It does have rotating hook hangers here. This one kind of doesn't spin so freely. It does bond up, but the more I fish it and catch fish on it, it will work itself out, you know. I think a little bit of paint got up in there. But really nice. Sticky hooks. The Googan hooks are pretty sticky. They do tend to break if you get snagged, you know, but I guess that's just the heat treatment, like the way they heat treat it, you know. Which also, though, will keep the hook point a lot sharper, you know. But here we go. We have a little rubber tail here that's flexible and flimsy. Rotating hook hangers, very lightweight, 2/3 of an ounce, 4.5 inches. It's a slow sink. And it does sink slow, and you want to fish this slow. But there you go. Got the Getender. for $5. So pretty much I got for $10, or actually $15, got 5 square bills and 2 contenders. That's not a bad deal. Now they had this on clearance there. This is a Duo Realis Lipless. It's called the Realis Nitro, Vibration Nitro. And this color here is Smoky Bone. Let me show you these chambers here that they have. So you have 2 bigger rattles in the back and 3 littler ones up front. I'm not sure if these metal plates also rattle side to side, but check this bait out. This is going right in the box. This thing looks nice. It's got like a smoky eye. I kind of miss when the girls used to have that smoky eye makeup. I like that little cat look. Girls, bring that back. Nailbone liked looking at faces with the smoky eyes. But check that out. Really nice rattle, kind of like a rattle trap. Got a blunt nose here. It's really cool. I like this. Sticky hooks. I mean, this sucker is just ready to go. So, got that. This was on clearance for a couple of bucks. Not even that much, which is really good for a duo bait. Alright. So that was everything that I got from Shop Karl's. Next, I'm going to show you what I got from Amazon. Alright, so on Amazon, I got 5 packs of the Bunker Hog here. And these are $2.30, or maybe even $2, but you get a 10 count. They are a 4-inch watermelon red magic. And this is just a beaver style bait here. And it has a strong power bait scent, like super strong. I love it. Check that out. We got some green glitter, purple glitter, and red glitter. All kinds of glitter in here on a nice green pumpkin color. And I mean, this thing looks pretty awesome here. It's just your beaver style bait with a little bit of ribbon on here. And that is it. So I picked up quite a few packs of those. It was a good deal. Could not turn that up. One thing with Berkley on Amazon is if they do have a deal on, they only let you get a certain amount before they'll like cut you off so you can't get any more. So, what's up, baby?
Hi.
Hi, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm making a video, babe. It's Thanksgiving. So yeah, I picked up a few packs of those. So that was from Amazon. Now, from the Real Shot, which is a tackle store and also an online tackle store, they had a really slamming sale on a bait that I really like a lot. It is the Berkley Cutter 90. So, that's what they look like. They go 3 to 6 feet. And they're 3/8 ounce. So we got the clown color there. Got the silver on the bottom, little orange on the chin, red face. We got the silver into the goldish orange. Now I did pick up 2 in this color here, in the clown. And these were like $4 for a bait. Now this one's cool. This is the gilly here. We're going to take this out of the package. And the action on these are really good. They are suspended jerk baits. And they're very easy to work. With the littlest twitch, these things get down. They look really good in the water. We have like that coffin bill style. Really pointy bill. And I think that really helps the cut. Like this thing really goes side to side. And this is the way it suspends in the water is very nice. I noticed when I was fishing it like last week when the water was at 60 degrees, it was like slowly coming up, moving ever so slightly. And I think that's pretty good because, you know, it shows life in the bait. So we'll have to try it in 50-degree water. It could be a little different. But it is a 2 treble hook bait there. And I had no problem with the hookup ratios. It was pretty good. So there you go. This is the gilly. I hear fire engines. Maybe it's Santa. I don't know. Or, you know, maybe. Oh, I hate this rug. As soon as baits fall on this rug, it gets stuck. Let's hear. Let's listen. Oh, yeah, I hear that. You know, actually, the ERs at the hospitals are pretty busy on Thanksgiving because a lot of people will deep fry a turkey and they end up getting hurt because you're supposed to make sure that the turkey is thawed all the way out before you put that bird in the grease. Otherwise, it's like an explosion. So, I don't know, man. Hopefully some people are doing that safe. But there we go. The Cutter 19. Or not 19, the Cutter 90. Then we got this. This is black silver. Got the silver underbelly with the little red chin there. Looking really awesome. I really enjoy these baits a lot. And I like this one. This color is called AU. We're going to take this out real quick. Looks good. Got a little dot of orange there. I love that olive green color. There's a jerkbait that I really like to fish that is a really good color. It's the X-Rap in the color Olive Shad. And that thing slays. But there we go. The AU. And again, sharp hooks. I mean, don't got to change nothing out. I actually have a video on my YouTube channel of me fishing the Berkley Cutter. And, you know, in that little short period of time, I did pretty good. Caught quite a few fish. I think the video is titled Dock Fishing or something. Fishing Docks. And then here we go to 110 plus. Also, same diving depth. 3 to 6 feet. And, yep, it's a rattling for sure. And I think this is Ghost Gill. Ghost Bluegill. This was the one I was fishing on the video in a different color. But yeah, it done very well. If you're looking for a bait that behaves similar to this, I would suggest a 13 Fishing Whippersnapper. They kind of got that same lip there. And that lip really helps this thing cut side to side under the water. Like practically walks underneath the water. But look at that little purple popping out of there. I really love their paint jobs. If you've never really like paid attention to Berkley baits, go on Tackle Warehouse and just look at their paint jobs. You'll be pretty impressed. They have a really good paint schemes on their baits. I know they suck me in. I really never had any problem with Berkley baits. The only one that I really wasn't a big fan of was the Berkley Bad Shad. That one, every time I cast, my line would get stuck in the hooks. But I think with a little lead strips on it, you know, you could get it to cast a lot better. Because it is a lightweight bait, but there we go, got that. And again, this is all from the Reel Shot. I even use Travis Manson's code, if you're familiar with him. He has a YouTube channel called Smallmouth Crush. And I was like, I know he has a code. So I went to his channel, went to one of his links, and I think it was like Smallmouth Crush 15 or Crush 15. But you can look yourself and save 15% off your order. But this is Vapor. What is this? I've caught a bass on this. So, Pearl Vapor. On this exact bait, I pulled this out of the pack, took it out fishing, caught a nice juicy smallmouth on this. And I love the way this color looks in the water. It like has like a ghostly glow, you know. If fish ever seen a ghost, this is what it would look like in the water. It like kind of illuminates. It almost looks like there's like a ghostly figure around this bait in the water. It looks really good. But awesome bait right there. Alright. And also on a Reel Shot, they had a really good deal on the Maxent. Only in this style bait though. It was the meaty chunks. So I picked up black and blue. I mean, it was like the perfect colors that they had. They had the green pumpkin and the black and blue on sale. And these are like $3 a bag or something like that. And if you know anything about the Maxent, this stuff is like $6 to $7 a bag. So I was like, black and blue, no brainer. Green pumpkin, no brainer. I mean, that's really the only color jigs you need is a black and blue and a green pumpkin, and you got everything covered. But yeah, got these for the winter time, you know, when the bite gets tough. Have a little bit of scent to give me an edge. And look at that, the nice meaty chunk there. It actually looks like something you could eat, like meat. It is very juicy. Kind of almost looks like maybe an Uncle Josh's pork or something. But this bait here, what it does is it releases scent. And if you're not a believer in scent, ask yourself this: why does the Max scent work so good? That answers your question. So the scent definitely does work. It gives me confidence, and really awesome. So I'm glad to have these. These are going to be very good when the bite gets tough for me this winter. We're putting these suckers on. And so that was from the Real Shot. Moving on next, from Shop Karl's, back over to Shop Karl's. I got some Z-Man stuff. Well, actually, I got this from Amazon here. I picked up 2 packs of these. This is the Purple Death 4-inch diesel minnow. And believe it or not, these were like $2 a pack. So I was like, that's not bad at all. You can find some pretty good deals on Amazon. So I got that, the Purple Death. I wish I would have fished it. I had this back since like the summertime. So if you look for some of these baits where I got them, at this point they may not be on sale because I've had a lot of this stuff for a while. But yeah, that Purple Death looks really cool. I'm trying to show all the good lighting on it. Let's see. Very nice clear water colored bait. Definitely want to fish this in some nice cleaner water. But yeah, that's not bad. I like the 4-inch diesel minnow. That's like one of my favorite sizes. And I guess it's a 3-inch. I have some that are a little bit smaller than this. And they're freaking awesome. So, got that. Now, going back to Karl's. A new bait from Z-Man. These are the micro TRDs. Some little guys here. And you get 8 in the pack. This color is called the Deal. Of course, got to have the PB&J, the peanut butter and jelly, and we got the green pumpkin there. And now you're wondering, because this is 1 3/4 inch, so you're wondering, well, what hook are you going to use with this? Well, I found the right hook. Went to Dick's Sporting Goods, picked up the Neon Moon Eye jigs here. These are for like crappie, panfish, walleye. So I picked them up, and you could actually, they go very good together with this here. Let me show you how good these hooks fit. So other than that, you might need to order like a special Z-Man hook. They probably came out with a new hook just for this bait. But if you look here, how perfectly this hook fits it here. The little pillhead jig. I mean, that's killer. And I think that this may be buoyant enough to kind of keep this thing sitting upright, even though it's a round jig head. You could also just hop this thing around, let it dart. I mean, I really like that jig head. These jig heads are pretty good, the Moon Eye jigs. You know, they are light wired, mostly aimed toward walleye. But I use them for an all-around multi-species bass. I mean, just got to have lighter gear. You just got to make sure your gear's appropriate for, you know, the size hook, the gauges that you're using. But, yeah, that's pretty awesome there. I actually went out with my ultralight setup, but I need to get a new rod. The one that I have is pretty dated. There's, like, no anti-reverse. So, when you get a bite and you got to, you know, lean into it, your reel handle goes smacks back, so kind of annoying. So gotta update you, baby. I'm sorry. Really awesome rod. Let me show you it real quick. It's an oldie but a goodie. Little South Bend. I mean, it's old. I have some videos on my phone of me using this, but you see the anti-reverse is pretty bad, so it got a little annoying. It's a little dated, so gotta get a new rod, or maybe I'll just use my little Micro Finesse. This dude's pretty old too. What one is this? This is a Micro Spin, Shakespeare Micro Spin. Little reel. This one the anti-reverse is good on it. There's really very little guy here. Alright, now moving on, we got some new jigs from Z-Man. Midwest Finesse jigs. Got the blue and chartreuse, the black and blue. I mean, I picked up all the appropriate colors that you would need. I have a green pumpkin one somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But this is more of like your shad pattern here. I've got a little trailer on here. This is my favorite color here. This is like their bluegill pattern or something like that. I like this. Kind of reminds me of like the colors you would see in a parrot bird. But really cool. Very plush weed guard. I mean, it is a micro, a little finessey thing, so you're not going to want to use like any crazy heavy gear fishing this stuff. Use your spinning tackle, you know. So got those. And sticking to jigs, you know, every time I go to Walmart, I always look in the fishing section. I always tend to gravitate toward these little Booyah Baby Finesse jigs. And these are an all-around pretty good jig for medium action rods to spinning gear. I like to really fish this on spinning setups. Plush weed guard. If you fish this on a medium heavy, you're going to bend the hook out every time you get a set, because that was happening to me quite a bit. But these are only like $2, like under $3. They're really cheap, like $2.30. But trim the skirt up a bit. I like to use these as, I used to actually use these as a little finesse swim jig, and they worked out pretty good. You fish it all around kind of jig. And we also got a Hack Attack heavy cover jig from Walmart here, from Strike King. Pretty good. And I was going to save these until the rest of my Tackle Warehouse order came in from a pre-order that I did back at the ICAST 2022. And with Tackle Warehouse, when you order stuff, they send it as it comes in. So you don't get your stuff in one thing, you know, it's always in pieces. But everything else should be coming in together in one box. But this came in the color goat here. This is a new one from Berkley. It's called the Shape 108. And got 2 packs in that color, and there's some other colors on their way. But this is a really cool one. This reminds me a lot of the Berkley Rocket Craw. As far as the head goes, it's pretty much the same head design. But now they got a little like Rage style claws, you know. They got the little flappers on there. My dog, she got some dry skin. But you see that head there? Pretty similar to the Berkley Rocket Craw. They almost got the same head, except the legs are at different places and the claws are different. But the Rocket Craw is really awesome. Great action. If you want, you could cut them off and have like a pretty buff looking craw. You could do whatever, but right here, definitely pretty awesome. Berkley definitely needed like some braid style baits, you know. So I love this color here, the goat. It almost looks like copperish some ways you look at it. It's pretty cool. Looks black and blue. Pretty cool. So, got 2 packs of them. And now we just got one more thing to look at. And then I'm going to tell you about these socks. And then we got right here, the Speed Boss right here. Now this is pretty much like a bait that they made called the Deal, which is a fluke shaped bait with this tail that's meant for like the chatter bait and stuff like that. Which at the time they made that bait, Berkley had no kind of chatter bait, but now they do. They have one called the Slobber Knocker. But check that out. Pretty much it's like a general stick bait that they have, you know, but it has the tails of the Deal. So really cool. It's going to have a nice scissory swimming action. Nice smell to it. And that is it for the baits. Alright, it's the next day. Totally forgot about the socks. But one thing you got to know, trick a load of kids, alright? So pretty much we got 2 socks here. There's a 3rd sock there just in case there's a family that has 2 children. You know, I don't want to leave one out. But pretty much, you guys just got to be honest. Don't be trying to win the socks, all right? These are going for kids. That's the plan, to have these for a kid. So to enter this, all you got to do is put hashtag socks, right? And then you'll be entered for this. If you don't have a kid, but you know a kid in need, you know what I mean, you could enter. You don't necessarily have to, you know, birth a kid to get in here. You just, a kid in need, all right? Because, you know, times is hard. Some parents are laid off. The whole pandemic got things messed up. And 40-year high inflation, I mean, it's pretty crazy. But each sock got 5 baits in it. Let's go through sock number 1. They're both pretty similar. This has a pack of Sakoshi bugs in it. Really cool, very stretchy. Kids will love that. In here I put some color changing worms, you know. I think a kid would love that too, you know. It changes colors. Got a pack of Big Bite Baits trick sticks. Nice little stick bait there. Pretty easy baits for a kid to learn to fish with. What else we got? Got a pack of Strike King Rage Craws. Now, I didn't want to make these too enticing because I don't want the adults to pretend they have a kid to try to win. So, there's no hard baits. It's just baits for kids. And then, we got a pack of Ozark Trail swim baits in the green pumpkin. These are actually pretty legit baits here. And then, we got a pack of hooks, which I'm going to change those out. I'm going to put some 3-aught EWG hooks in there because it'll go with these baits much better. So that's sock number 1. Sock number 2, like I said, are going to be pretty similar. We got some Sakoshi bugs. You know, the kids love the Googans. They look cool, they smell good, and, you know, I can't tell you how they taste, but some Bandito bugs and a watermelon red flake. And then we got the Excite Baits High Float Worm, which this is a pretty cool worm. And we got a pack of Exo Swims there. Come 4 in a pack. Pretty nice. What else we got in here? And a pack of stick baits as well. And this one comes with a pack of hooks as well. Pack of 3-aught EWG hooks. This is going to be the kind of hook I throw in another stocking. So why I have the third stocking is if you do happen to win, but you have like 2 children or something, let me know and then we can make something happen there. That's just a backup because I don't want a kid to feel left out or something like that, you know. I know how it is being a parent and you got 2 kids and, you know, you got to make sure... you know how kids are. That's not fair. How come he got that? Santa loves him more. You know, you never know. So that's what it is. But so yeah, to enter this, all you got to do is just put hashtag socks. And when I do the YouTube random comment picker, it will actually pick out those specific comments. It'll pick out that hashtag, and I know that you're you know, trying to win this for a child. And, you know, we're not dragging this out. You don't have to be subscribed to the channel. You don't have to like. I don't care about none of that stuff. My goal is to just get these socks to kids. So, I want to try to get on this pretty quick so that you have it in time for Christmas. So, I want to get this out right away. And, so you can hang it up and, you know, say it's from you. You know, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, peace out. Don't you adults be trying to win these socks, but have a good one.